celebrate the big game coming up, the newest crossover series cards are officially live in My Team.
Introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At center, Daniel Gafford. At power forward, Julius Randle. At forward,
Welcome. And now,
Kevin, thanks so much.
wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Anthony Edwards out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Butler. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Steven Adams is out there with Williams. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Here's Lillard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Edwards can't hit. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Bucks in Milwaukee. It's stolen by Randle. Outside Butler to the left wing. Lillard left side. Pass to Randle. Over Lowry. Randle no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he still got that in his bag.
Now here's Butler. Last game with 30 points. Randle outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Celtics.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Lowry against Gafford. And here's Tatum for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And now the first timeout call here for Detroit.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Now, here's Lillard in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and the jumper falls for him.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Pass to Tatum. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pistons trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Back to Lillard. Over to the left wing. Brown against Edwards. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Can't give Dame an inch of room out there. A difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
Right side Tatum. Lowry for three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
A free throw drops for Butler. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now here's Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lowry can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Butler passes to Edwards. The shot by Lillard wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Passes it to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Butler. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Here's Butler following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Williams kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range, the Celtics get it back in a new 14. Brown inside the line, and it's Boston with another.
And when Brown has that jump shot going, he's hard to slow down. Just has such a beautiful release on that shot.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Outside Butler. Offline with his 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Bagley, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Williams. Clarkson, he's checked in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And after the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things, isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
And the first one drops.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Butler after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Dedmon's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Knocks it loose. Tatum passes to Green. Smith on the wing. 18 feet out. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And so it's Boston with it. 6-point lead. Clarkson against Burks. And that one good from Clarkson.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And they double up Cunningham. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Boston leading by 6. Pass to Green. Smith on the wing. Rebound, Detroit. To the middle and stolen by Tatum. The feed to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, Dennis Smith Jr. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now Green following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Both free throws good from Smith. Pistons trailed by 8. Pass to Burks. Cunningham looking it over. Now here's Butler. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Smith against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Offside Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Burks on the wing. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
Burks.
Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Outside Bagley. Back to Green. Clarkson for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Clarkson's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Cunningham. Butler kicks to Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
Clarkson on the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now, here's Burks. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Takes the 13-footer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Butler kicks to Dedmon. Butler on the wing, guarded by Green. Butler, no good. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Pistons trailed by 5. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Edwards. Damian Lillard out there with Cunningham. Then it's Randall, and it's Butler in at the power forward position. Cunningham finds Lillard. No good on the 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip, and stolen by Lillard. There's the pass to Butler. Edwards dishes to Butler. And yes, it's good. Butler's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Detroit.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
And finish off by Bagley.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Williams kicks to Brown. Inside, here's Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
He's off on the first.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Butler. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Cunningham outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
The assist.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Williams inside. Gafford's there. Outside for Lowry. Williams for three. A shot off that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Randall passes to Lillard. Tatum against Edwards. Pass to Randall. And it's all evened up.
Julius
Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Brown outside. Passes it to Williams. Brown, good. Brown's got 8.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
At the top of the key, Gafford. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Here's Lowry. Randall grabs the board, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Celtics making a switch here. Adams checked in. Now the pass to Cunningham. Here's Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Now here's Brown. He had 28 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Boston. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Brown. Outside Williams. Kicks to Lowry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence. And a big part of this team. I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Brown outside. They get it again. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Cunningham outside. Back to Lillard. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Here's Brown. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 8th assist in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Trying to get open is Randall. And it's Lillard missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Celtics. Tatum against Edwards. Tatum down low. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Brown against Cunningham. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Detroit with the ball. Randall dishes to Lillard. Edwards kicks to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds to Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
Boston making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Young's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Tatum. Left side, Brown. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good work there as it goes. Randall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Brown outside. Passes to Clarkson. Tatum against Randall. The kick out to Brown for the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown against Lillard. Cunningham passes to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Clarkson passes to Adams, and he comes up with the deuce. Adams has got 6.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for the Celtics. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Detroit. Alec Burks comes in for Cunningham.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Tatum drives in. There's the dish to Adams. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. The Pistons leading. The pass to Burks. He dishes it to Dedmon. And here's Burks. Driving in. And good that time. Burks has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
Smith dishes to Clarkson. Out to Smith. To the inside. Releases. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
And here is Tatum after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Clarkson against Burks. Clarkson right side. Shoots over Burks. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Lillard against Smith. And it's Lillard missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Drives to the hoop. Doubled by Smith. Burks kicks to Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Pass to Green. Smith on the wing. Burks covering. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Smith.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Brown after the basket by Detroit. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Shots good by Clarkson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards kicks to Burks. Brown against Butler. Back to Burks. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Butler with the steal. Right side, Edwards. Butler kicks to Edwards. Tries from 10, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And so it's Detroit. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 17 points and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, what's your take? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Jaylen Brown out there with Lowry, and it's Adams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown with it, now defended by Randall. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Tatum. The shot from the low post is good. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Now Lillard. Randall outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Lowry for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Here's Brown. Adams trying to free himself up. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Butler finds Randall. Lillard on top. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown outside. Down low. Here's Lowry. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
The Celtics have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And the second free throw, good. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Shot clock at 5. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And another miss by Boston. Detroit leading by 10. Starks looking it over. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards.
I admire the energy that Brown plays was so great at getting to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Bagley, he's checked in for Adams. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Butler, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Brown with it. 12 points for him. Over Cunningham. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brown.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Gafford. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
First team foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Gafford cans them both. Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. Lowry against Lillard. And finished off by Brown.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Cunningham on the wing. That one drops for him. Cunningham's got 8.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside for Randall. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. Detroit leading by 8. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
We're getting used to this sight. Julius Randle going to the line. Each year, he just becomes harder to defend.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making some changes. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Brown. Alec Burks checked in for Detroit. Both free throws good from Randall.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Lowry. Clarkson on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Young's checked in for Detroit. Pistons leading by 9. Inside. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Burks. Burks has got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry kicks to Clarkson. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Butler. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 10.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Butler finds Cunningham. Passes it to Burks. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 10.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Cunningham against Lowry. Pulls it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Cunningham passes to Butler. He kicks it to Burks from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Tatum against Butler. And the pass to Randall. Shoots over Clarkson, and there's another one for the Pistons.
The assist.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Edwards, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Here's Bagley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Clarkson on the wing. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham's shot is off. Celtics trail by 11. Clarkson right side. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Lowry. Back to Green. 4 on the shot clock. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. And Randall has got the ball here for Detroit. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Edwards passes to Cunningham. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Tatum kicks to Green. Outside Tatum. Lowry against Burks. Tatum, that's for 2. Boston, no good that time either.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
It's good.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lowry against Cunningham. From deep, Green. Rebound, Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. So here's Burks. He's covered by Clarkson. Cunningham for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
That's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Passes it to Lowry. Over Cunningham. Detroit with the rebound. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Cunningham. Lets it fly. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Lowry. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots over Burks. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Detroit leading by 17 from past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Going inside. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clarkson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
So he gets them both. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, get it stopped and take whatever offense gives it. Keep moving.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Damian Lillard out there with Cunningham. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Butler in at the 4 spot.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
For 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Cunningham outside. Lillard the pass to Gafford. A floater. And Boston with the rebound. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Adams down low. Covered by Gafford. Outside Edwards. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Celtics trail by 11. Brown outside. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
Foul. At the line, Steven Adams. At the line with 1 shot.
And that one misses.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And they get it back. Gafford inside. Adams on him. Shot clock at 6. Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off. Clarkson outside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Kicks it to Adams. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Gafford. Pass to Lillard. Takes the three. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. To the middle. Out to Clarkson. Lillard against Lowry. From outside the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And as they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triple. It's shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Butler. Over Williams. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams as the Celtics trail by 10. Now here is Lowry. He feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I love watching Adams work like this. He's feeling it and dominating on offense right now.
To the right side. Lillard finds Gafford. Down low. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assist from
Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Passes to Williams. Out to the wing. Lowry against Lillard. Nobody near Williams. And it's Boston with another.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Butler kicks to Lillard. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Low block shot. And Clarkson with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Butler passes to Cunningham. Here's Gafford. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Clarkson for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Timeout called the Pistons.
headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Randall's checked in for Cunningham. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Back to Tatum. A 3. Lillard with the rebound. Pistons leading by 7. Over to the wing. The pass to Gafford. Outside Edwards. Over Brown. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Williams. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard, and the rejection by Lowry. And Lillard kicks to Edwards. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now a 10-point Piston lead.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Butler. Adams, the pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Williams with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Williams against Randall. Butler kicks to Randall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tries it from 9. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Brown.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
At the elbow, Randall. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. And he drives in. He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Defensive foul, Julius Randle. That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Edwards dishes to Butler. Pocket 6. Back to Gafford. Three-pointer, Lillard gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 23 points.
When Lillard gets set up like this, it's more or less over. He knocks down a lot of daggers.
Lowry inside the line. Offensive rebound. Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Daniel Gafford, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Steven Adams. At the line, shooting.
And Adams, no good on that one. Pistons leading by 3. It's stolen by Adams. Tatum against Butler. Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Back to Butler. Gafford trying to break free. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Here's Brown. Adams trying to free himself up. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Brown.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Randall against Williams. Randall kicks to Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You can tell Damian Lillard is comfortable at the line, looking very confident.
Pistons. Damian Lillard taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Celtics making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Count it. And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Detroit. 17 points was their biggest margin. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Adams, some nice D. The 3 from Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. Edwards against Clarkson. Yeah, the step back. Here's Gafford. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gafford's got 6 points in the quarter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Randall passes to Lillard. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard against Lowry. Tatum down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Edwards. Oh, good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Clarkson with the ball. Butler covering. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Clarkson against Edwards. That will count. Oh, what a shot!
The end of the game.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great...